for sexual violence.
Okay, so I watched another interview of yours. I was just speaking earlier about it, and it kind of hit me what you said. And so this is where the question came from. So actually, I was watching that when I came up with this question to send it to you, and that was most of the people that are kind of coming on, and I'm talking to them. We are behaving from our PTSD later on in life. We've had a traumatic childhood, and
Yeah.
and 24, 20, we don't even know we have it. Like I didn't even
Yeah.
know I had it until many, many years later.
Yes.
And so then when we are adults, we will talk to friends and I'll say, hey, I saw a therapist and we don't want to deal with it. We don't want to go back to it. We don't want to open that box or talk
Absolutely.
about it. And now we're adults, so we can kind of somewhat deal with our emotions. However, when that event happens, when they're
Yeah.
preteens and stuff like that, can you
Yeah.
can you talk to them then?
Yeah.
I've never actually even thought of this, but can you talk to them at that point?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We can talk. We can talk to children about it if children go through a difficult event. It's just with younger children, it's a bit different because younger children don't quite have the language or the brain development to cognitively talk about things, right? So with younger children, it comes out through play, through drawing, that kind of thing. So they'll communicate through playing. But certainly with older adolescents, preteens, I think we must talk about it. We have to talk about it. And if it's, I guess it's a bit different, right? Because if a teen or a preteen goes through a trauma, the quality of social support, right, that they receive once they tell someone about it, typically a caregiver, right? Unless it's, okay, I'm getting kind of all over the place. So
Keep
maybe
going.
we need
No,
to
no, no, that's
narrow
fine.
it down a
No,
bit.
that's fine. That's fine.
But with teens and preteens, right? Like the reality is that like lots of tragedy happens in the world, right? Lots of grief happens in the world, and at some point or another, they may be confronted by it. They may experience it. They may witness it. They may see it on the news. They're going to have lots of questions about it, right?
Yeah.
So I think as parents, and I'm really talking about like from the position of parents, right? From the parental standpoint. We don't, we want to be the primary source of information for our children. Otherwise, if they don't have all the information, they're going to turn to their friend group, or they're going to turn to social media, or they're going to speculate and fill in those blanks, right, with stuff, with